Dale Carnegie quotes, "One of the most tragic things I know about human nature is that all of us tend to put off living. If you're not in the process of becoming the person you want to be, you are automatically engaged in becoming the person you don't want to be. Today is our most precious possession. It is our only sure possession. Instead of worrying about what people say of you, why not spend time trying to accomplish something they'll admire? Be wiser than other people if you can, but do not tell them so. When dealing with people, remember you're not dealing with creatures of logic, but creatures of emotion. Make the other person feel important, and do it sincerely. People are not interested in you. They're not interested in me. They're interested in themselves, morning, noon, and after dinner. People rarely succeed unless they have fun in what they're doing. You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years of trying to get other people interested in you. All men have fears, but the brave put down their fears and go forward, sometimes to death, but always to victory. When we hate our enemies, we're giving them power over us, power over our sleep, our appetites, our blood pressure, our health, and our happiness. When we have accepted the worst, we have nothing more to lose, and that automatically means we have everything to gain. Most of us have far more courage than we ever dreamed we possessed. Even God doesn't propose to judge a man till his last days. Why should you and I? We all have possibilities we don't know about. We can do things we don't even dream we can do. If we think happy thoughts, we will be happy. If we think miserable thoughts, we'll be miserable. Any fool could criticize, condemn, and complain, and most fools do, but it takes character and self-control to be understanding and forgiving. If you want to conquer fear, don't sit home and think about it. Go out and get busy. Remember that today is the tomorrow you worried about yesterday. The only way to get rid of an argument is to avoid it. Talk to someone about themselves, and they'll listen for hours. Do the hard jobs first. The easy jobs will take care of themselves. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is getting what you get. If you believe in what you're doing, then let nothing hold you up in your work. Much of the best work of the world has been done against seemingly impossibilities. The thing is to get the work done. And action breeds doubt and fear. Action breeds confidence and courage. First, ask yourself, what is the worst that can happen? Then prepare to accept it. Then proceed to improve on the worst. Fear doesn't exist anywhere except in the mind. The man who goes farthest is generally the one who is willing to do and dare. The sure thing boat never gets far from shore. Every day is a new life to a wise man. It isn't what you have or who you are or where you are or what you are doing that makes you happy or unhappy. It's what you think about it. An hour of planning could save you 10 hours of doing. You can measure the size of a person by what makes him or her angry. Our fatigue is often caused not by work, but by worry, frustration, and resentment. Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. Knowledge isn't power until it's applied. You can't win an argument. You can't, because if you lose it, you lose it. If you win it, you lose it. Improving yourself is a lot more profitable than trying to improve others. Let's fight for our happiness by following a daily program of cheerful and constructive thinking. One of the surest ways of making a friend and influencing the opinion of another is to give consideration to his opinion, to let him sustain his feeling of importance. Act as if you were already happy, and that'll tend to make you happy. Our trouble is not ignorance, but inaction. No matter what happens, always be yourself. The successful man will profit from his mistakes and try again in a different way.